of my Madden franchise, but I'm only gonna go. I'm feeling this week will be a different story.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
Let's get practice. Edit our uniforms.
Come on, yeah. D.
Alright, so here we go. Meeting Orioles. Orioles before my game. That's gotta be good. That's some good Orioles.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the...
We're gonna have back stretch. Here we go.
They'll come out in the pistol. And a first carry here for Charleston. Back at the 42. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
When the defensive line controls the offensive front the way we just saw there, it doesn't allow any of the offensive linemen to leap downfield and get to the linebackers and block them on the second level. You end up with the type of play we just saw. Linebackers didn't have to cut anyone off, didn't have to knock anyone to the side, didn't have to elude anyone trying to block them. They just saw the play, ran to the ball, and finished things off.
They're going to look to throw. He finds his target. It's Crowder. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
That's a good one.
And they connected there and picked up a first down. Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game. And he can break big plays like that. And we've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders. And Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
They'll run it again with Sims. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Escaping the pressure right. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. And that brings...
Well, let's do that. Got the ball back. The cat's looking at me weird, but I just want to pat. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38. 38
come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle to Garcon. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Incomplete. Charles Sims, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
Really, it's a solid draft class from a year ago. They were able to address some key weak spots on their team and fill in some holes.
And they were able to identify the players they wanted early in the process. Got a little bit of luck, as some guys may have fallen to them. But for the most part, knew their philosophy and stuck to it.
Now a play fake here on first down. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a Washington first down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Offense.
So holding by the offense and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Caught left side, Garcon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one good for 12 yards. And that'll bring up second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete, right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. And Jay Gruden says, let's go for this thing. They're going to try it here on fourth.
Come on, let's go. Ohio.
Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
He's going to air one out, and he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Oh,
Minute 59 to go in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break.
I'm going to flip the play. Ready? Flipping the play.
Sims. And he'll get it up to... And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
All right, here we go.
Leverage on this drive.
2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A dump off to Sims. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw here on first down. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. 26 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Washington. They'll set up to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 14 there. And it'll be first down, Redskins. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Here we go. Brand 38. Flex round.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Crowder's got it over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Steps away to his left. And some room to maneuver. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime... A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Holding. Defense.
Oh!
And with the big gain, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Looking for Reed.
Let's go. 190.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. His throw caught right around the 6. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, he'll drop to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only 2 yards on the completion at 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be into some tough coverage.
They'll set up a throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Vernon Davis, his first touchdown in a Washington uniform. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Look at Washington as they come onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Let's go.
the play fake. He'll look to throw. He gets this one to Garcon. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Yeah.
Pierre Garcon. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right?
Right,
Take
right.
exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Right there.
Caught left side, Garcon. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Now, they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And able to find Garcon. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they built that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
5 yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle? Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
On that play. It's okay. No, it's not.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get
I thought that guy was going to grab it one-handed.
They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone. And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And some room to work. Look at the spin.
Balance.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off.
8 rushes, 20 yards.
Big time pickup on that play.
And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Caught right side, Davis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. He'll look to throw. A dump off to Sims. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field. After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Ohio.
They'll look to throw again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Deshaun Jackson. So out now come the Redskins. They take over with great field position. They've got the big lead. Most would say they should kneel it, but the key word there is should. You never know here.
You never know. That's the exact play that should happen. But some people like stats. You know, some people like to put more things up on the board, but kneel down is usually the right play here.
We'll see what they do in this situation. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just... The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down, just 1 yard to go. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And barring something unforeseen, this will be the last play of the game. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of...
Here we go. Alright, from a loss last week to a win this week, I think that this was a good game. So, before we get done, I just want to say thanks for joining this live stream, whoever was watching. So I didn't have my thing up, I forgot to do that today, but... And then thanks to everyone who's helped me with this, yada yada yada. And then, thank you to all my subscribers out there. So, before we get this done, let's upgrade this guy. QBs need awareness. Put this up to an 80. Play action. Put that up to an 80. Carrying, put that up to an 80. Injuries okay. Alright. 84 overall. Alright, so, but I hope that you like this video. And comment down below